Hello, this is Nancy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm going to be making a altered composition notebook. I'm using a Walmart composition notebook, but you can have one from the Dollar Tree as well. They have them all over the place. And I'm using the Dollar Tree wallpaper here. And they have different designs. I chose this one because it's nice and neutral for what I was doing. And I'm measuring the size of the notebook. This video is mainly for just inspiration. Uh, the it depends on the size of your notebook, what size to cut the paper or wallpaper or whatever you want to use to cover it. I'm going to be insetting every so often other notebooks that I've done in the past, so you can see the different ideas that you can use with scrapbook paper or any other type of paper or even fabric. So this one I'm just going to do the wallpaper. I'm using double-sided tape because the wallpaper is sticky, but it's not too sticky, especially for a notebook on the outside. So I'm adding some double-sided tape. I have here an inch wide. I'll leave that link below where I get it from. But Dollar Tree also has double-sided tape. It's a little, I think, a 1/4 inch. You could probably use it as well. Now we're gonna work on the closure for this one. I'm gonna be using my crocodile big bite because it gets all the way into the center of the notebook. I'm measuring to the center in the back there because what I'm gonna do is have punch 2 holes in the front and 2 holes in the back, and I'm gonna weave some ribbon in between. So I'm doing the front right now, and then the back. I cut the ribbon long enough so when I close it up I can tie it into a bow. So then I'm weaving it in and out and make sure that the ribbon's nice and straight throughout the front and the back. I noticed that the ribbon wasn't very secure. It kept on coming out. So I'm adding some double-sided tape on the back of the ribbon. So that way it stays in place. And I do that for the front and the back as well. The rest of the decorations is really up to you how you want to make your notebook, or add some embellishments to your notebook. I'm doing on the center page here. I'm folding 2 pages with an angle, so that way the inside of these 2 pages will become a pocket. I'll decorate both sides of this page, and I'm using my art glitter glue to glue all this down. Now I'm going through some of my papers to see which papers coordinate with the outside cover. Now I'm going to measure the front here so I can add a pocket to it, and whatever the width of the pocket and the height of the pocket, I add 1/2 inch, so that way I can add a little gusset to the the pocket. So once you cut it down to the size you need, pull out your scoreboard and do a 1/2 inch score on either side, and fold it over to make a nice gusset so you can have more space to in your pocket. I usually use the art glitter glue, but for some reason I thought that this wallpaper, it was too slick, so I decided to use double-sided tape here to glue the pocket to the front cover here. I'm inking the edges of my paper throughout this notebook, but that's just my preference. So if you want to, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. Here I am placing the pocket carefully, and it covers the ribbon, which is good. That way it doesn't snag on the ribbon inside. And the closure here with the ribbon is just one option. You don't have to have a closure. I've done with elastic as well. I've done it with Velcro, with magnets. So there's a lot of options. Here I am cutting the paper for the center pocket. Like I said, you can have no pockets, you can have 4 pockets. It's whatever makes you happy. Instead of pockets, you can have dividers. Some of the pictures that I've inserted, you can see the dividers on the right side. What I'm doing here is gluing a couple pages together that makes for a sturdier base when you add the scrapbook paper to it. There's so many options nowadays for the scrapbook paper and wallpaper. There's a lot of fabric. You can glue down some fabric as well. So you can make this whatever you want to make it. Like I said earlier, I'm inking the edges on my papers on the inside, and I'm using the Tim Holtz Distress Ink and Walnut Stain for this one. And again, I'm using my art glitter glue to glue the pages down. On this side of the page, I'm going to be cutting down this paper. I think it's 3 inches to make it into a belly band. 2.5 inches. So you'll see that where I cut it to the height of the paper and then fold it in half, and then I glue it in 3 spots on the bottom and top and in the center. So that gives you 2 slots to slide papers in from the side. The rest here, I'm trying to figure out if I want to add more pockets or add more details to it. And like I said, it's the sky's the limit. I added a little side pocket there, and then I'm thinking adding some ribbon. So I found this ribbon that has sort of a flower design to add to the edges here, and I'm using my Fabric Fix glue to adhere that to the cover. Now for the fun part, to decorate the notebook. I got my sticker book here that I made a couple years ago. I'm going through all my stickers. They're mostly Dollar Tree stickers. Let's see what I want to use here or there. And I also have a smaller one that I'm looking through to see what I want to use. And when I opened that, it reminded me of those little pockets in the front there. And I have some extra ones, so I'm going to be adding those to the front of this notebook. There's hundreds of thousands of different papers, stickers, embellishments. So you can make this notebook just for you, to give to friends, family, as gifts. I've given them to my nieces and nephew, and they like them. And you can also make a pen that matches it. Some of the inset pictures, I think I've shown some matching pens as well. So giving you a running start here to see what you can make for this year for yourself, for your friends. So here I'm going to be adding some stickers that I got from Dollar Tree. They're clear, so I'm going to be backing them with some white paper and then gluing that down. So there's a lot of options out there. What would you use your notebook for? Would you make it for your family? I was thinking of making this a yearly gratitude journal instead of just November, or collecting your memories for each month, or writing down your notes for YouTube. It's a lot of things you can use this notebook for. A little warning, once you start decorating, you want to keep on decorating and decorating. But like I said, it's up to you what you want to do with it. So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create a new notebook.